So today we're gonna talk about self-acceptance. We all know it. Self-acceptance is something. It's a great word. Everybody uses it. Everybody says it. Like, yeah, you need to accept yourself. Accept yourself. And that's also I noticed that's really the key to living a great life. And I'm gonna explain why. This kind of an understanding that I've gained over the last couple of days. And the thing is, whatever I will do, the only thing that I will get left behind with is the emotion of it. I can kill someone and they can put me in jail, but that's just a physical surrounding that I'm physically in. But what I need to go through is the emotion of being in that surrounding. And that's why I say the emotion is the only thing that you will go through. You can go through heartbreak, the physical thing is your girl leaves. But what you need to go through is the emotion of your girl leaving. Same as with no matter what you do. No matter what you do. Yesterday I was in the club, right? And I was talking to a girl and I asked her for her Snapchat. She rejected me. And that's the physical thing, right? But once you realize that the only thing that I got left behind with is the emotion of her rejecting me. And once you realize that, you can basically take control of your life, because now you realize, okay, it's really me. No matter what the outside world does, it's you that need to go through the emotion of whatever the outside world did to you. And that's the thing. It's you that need to go through it. And who is you? That's where the self-acceptance comes in. You or the self just exists out of a set of thoughts, and a group of thoughts form beliefs. Beliefs triggers emotions, and emotions trigger actions. And whatever those actions, whatever you will act up on, will leave new emotions through the thoughts that get triggered by that action, which is eventually is just a loop. But the basis of it is that you will be left behind with the emotion and the thoughts, but the thoughts trigger emotions, so you need to go through the emotions. And that's really self-acceptance. Self-acceptance is being okay with whatever emotion, whatever thing travels your mind. That's yesterday I also made a short about it, bro. Like, all that outside shit, it doesn't exist. It's all internal. It's the war that you're fighting, which is only a war because you're not accepting the emotions of it. The war that you're fighting, it's mental. And once you realize that, it's hard, because now you realize, okay, I need to go through all this. But you can take back power. Why you can take back power? Because it's you now. All of a sudden you realize, oh, a girl rejecting me just comes down to me accepting the rejection. Awkwardness. Same with awkwardness. I was in the club, awkward as hell. That has nothing to do with the outside world. That has everything to do with me being okay with the feeling of awkward. Being awkward. That's the thing. We are becoming afraid of emotions because like I've said, right? Emotions trigger new thoughts. And what the thing oftentimes is, like, in the especially in the Western world, we got like the view of, you must be the big alpha, you must be having all the girls, you must be so confident, you must be doing this and that, right? So now I'm in the club and the thoughts in my head be like, damn, I'm just standing here, I'm not talking to any girls. Those trigger new emotions, which makes me feel weak because now everybody looking at me. But the thing is, it's really you. You are fighting against the emotion. Once you realize that, oh, okay, I'm feeling awkward. Okay, yeah, I'm feeling awkward. And that's really the thing. The thing is, like, I've I've been hearing this a long time, right? I kind of already knew this, but I was just going back to to the trauma thing. Like, no, I'm too traumatized, man. For me, it's too hard. But it all comes down to this: whatever you will do, therapy, whatever you will do business, acquiring a new client comes down to you accepting yourself, you being okay with the emotion that the client rejects you. Same with a girl rejecting you. Once you realize that, and then you can take power back. But like I've said, you will be naive to this because it's too simple. It's too, nah, man, my pain is too difficult. My pain is too hard. No, it's not. It really comes down to this: self acceptance. Being okay with whatever emotions. And I'm not saying that the emotions will be hard, but once you realize that, that's the only thing, bro. Like, then you will start to smile at life because now you know, like, all that other shit, it doesn't exist, bro. It doesn't exist. Just once you really understand this, like I said, on the emotional level, this you need to realize it on the emotional level because consciously 9 out of 10 people kind of already know this, but emotional knowledge is only a certain handful of people, and those people are successful. So you can be one of those people too. You really just need to realize, bro. Just realize this. I approach a girl, she rejects me. What does that really have to do with me? Nothing. I don't even know the girl. I just talked for like 30 seconds until I got rejected. So the thing is, the only thing that I get left behind with, and the only thing that does it to me is the thing that I'm feeling, which is something that I have control over if I just accept it and be okay with whatever I'm feeling. Once you realize this, like, it will change because now you feel like, okay, I can do everything. I can do everything because it will all come down to just me being okay. People, people laughing at you, people this and that. That's why I say, like, people don't judge you, bro. You judge yourself, and you're not okay with the feeling, with the emotion that triggers, which get triggered from the judgment. The emotion that is the result of your own judgment. That's why I say, like, when you're in the club, and when I was yesterday in the club, and I'm thinking about, yeah, they're all looking at me. I'm just standing here awkward, and that's me. Ain't nobody. The real thing is really, like, ain't nobody probably really paying attention to you. It's really you. So, like, I think I'm gonna keep this video kind of short because, like, this is really, you really need to contemplate about this, bro. I can tell you, no matter what you will do, and you really need to, like, get this in your mind, meditate over it. Whatever you will do, the only thing that you need to go through is the emotion that action triggers. That's the only thing. For the rest, it doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. It's just something. It's just an action that happened, but it doesn't have anything to anything. It doesn't have anything to do. And oftentimes it's the emotions are only because we're living in the past. Because look at this. The present moment, bro, is just the present moment. The present moment is just the present moment. Rejection is just that. She rejecting you. The rest that you tell yourself, that's on you. That's whatever you went through in the past and things like that. That's really on you. And I'm gonna give you another example, right? I kind of promised to keep it short, but this need to be thrown in there too. Yesterday, like, I was having that episode where you feel sorry for yourself because, like, yeah, man, I'm not talking to these beautiful girls because I'm too traumatized. They don't know how hard it is. Like, no, when I talk like this right now, I'm like, this, what the fuck is that for kind of bullshit? Because, like, maybe at the start when you're really just, like, feeling so traumatized, then it's for you, like, okay, yeah, you can feel like that, but bro, you need to step out of that. That's a very hard truth. That's a very hard truth because the moment when you keep talking about those things, you continue to live in the past. And that's another form of not accepting yourself. You're not accepting whatever happened. which is hard. I don't say it's easy. But even those things, it all comes down to this: accepting the self. And the self is just thoughts that form beliefs that trigger emotions. So once you really realize that, the self is basically an emotion. That's really it. The self is basically an emotion. Emotion are energies, energy, emotion. Energy is within everything of the all. And I think this maybe explains why every every person every person is a portion of the all, right? And this might sound strange for a lot of people, but this is what all the religions talk about when they talk about this and that. No matter what you believe in, it all comes down to this. Religion just reforms it for people that, in my opinion, can't handle the hard truth, are not open-minded enough to know the hard truth. But that maybe be my own. I don't know. Maybe my whatever I'm saying is all fake. Can be, right? But yeah, that really comes down to that energy. The self is just whatever energy you're experiencing, what you're aware of, right? And that's really the thing, man. Like, the sadness won't stop until you will do better for yourself. And I'm noticing that for myself. I think like a year, more than a year, I was searching for answers every day, just like reading books about trauma. Yeah, man. Maybe this book will fix my pain. Maybe this. It won't. And I've already made a video of that, right? About procrastination. All the people that are procrastinating are not stupid people, are not this or that. It's just those people that are still waiting for the day till they are healed. Now I'm just realizing, yes, it might be true. Trauma might set you off, like your base level will be lower than most people, right? You might start at, I know that with myself, like social interactions are kind of harder for me, especially with girls, right? Are kind of harder for me. Why? Because I'm automatically like all those negative thoughts, things like that, right? But that just means my base level is a little bit lower than a certain person that doesn't have those negative thoughts, like just naturally more confident. And that's like, okay, that's just really accepting yourself, like that's what you will go through. And that's bro, like those people that realize, okay, it won't get better until I make it better, and they actually make it better, bro. You will, I won't say this is really a race in life, but it kind of is, right? And you will, those people that now are more confident, you will be way more confident than them. Why? Because you came from a lower base. You came from a lower base, and like you will go through those things when you will just do something new, approach a girl, and you get rejected, and you will just be entirely broken about it. But it's you that's broken about it. Is the girl, bro? The girl doesn't even exist anymore. She's already gone. She's already no longer in the present moment. It's the emotion that you're now stuck with, and that's just self-acceptance. That has nothing to do with the girl, and that's why I also say, like, heartbreak has nothing to do with the girl. It has nothing to do with the girl. This is another topic, but that's why I say, like, bro, heartbreak has nothing to do with the girl. I can promise it to you. It's all self-acceptance, bro. It's all self-acceptance. I've already explained whatever the self is. That's just the emotion that you're aware of. So basically, you're not even the self. You're experiencing the self. And once you really realize that, it's also easier for you. It's also easier for you to accept whatever you're experiencing, because now you realize, okay, this has nothing really to do with me. All I need to do is just be aware of the emotion and let it go, let it accept it, let it be for what it is, flow through me. And that's really the answer, bro. That's really the answer. I'm kind of seeing it for myself right now, slowly but surely. That's also what I need to say, slowly but surely. But you can, if you're gonna be brutally to yourself, which I got some days where I'm just totally brutal with myself and just like totally stepping out of that comfort, then you will definitely excel the process. When you're just going out and you're just, whatever, all those negative thoughts, you just immediately challenge them. You see the girl and you just automatically approach them, even though your mind says no, 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 this and that, already projecting into the future, like already 10,000 into the 10 years into the future, like, no, but what if you reject me? What if your brother? You feel me? If you challenge that, then you will excel so fast, bro. But you won't, bro. You won't escape the days where it just feel like shit, the ground, when you will be at the bottom, which again stems from, at that moment you don't have the awareness enough to see the emotion for what it is. You're identifying with the emotion. That's the thing. That's when those things become stuck into you. Because the thing is, like I've said, we are awareness experiencing the emotion. And that already, once you can experience a whole, means you're not the whole. I'm gonna explain this, right? You see this croc right here, this crocs. I can see the entire crocs, right? Why? Because I'm not the crocs. And here, like, let's say my eyes were over here, like where my fingers are, then I would not see the entire crocs for what it is. Why? Because I am the crocs. I identify as the crocs. That's my identity. I am the crocs. And then I won't be able to see the entire croc for what it is, right? And that's the same thing with emotions. And that's how we get stuck in certain emotions. And those emotions trigger new thoughts. And that's why we are stuck with feelings from 7 years old, stuck in our old self, in our child self, because we continue to identify with those things. We no longer let them go. Why? Because we don't accept them for what they are. We fight against them. And that's the thing, like, as soon as you because that's the thing with awkwardness, is you feeling that awkward feeling, and you're fighting against it, or the thought of, no, I'm awkward, that triggers those emotions, and now you're fighting against that emotion. No, make it stop. I'm not awkward. I don't want to be awkward. Now you're identifying with it. Now you're the awkward. You feel me? Once you really realize that this takes time, but once you realize that, then you will notice that whatever you will do into the world will just come down to this: you accepting the emotion that you will go through. Whatever awkward, shameful, angry, thing you do, it comes down to this. And with that being said, I think we're gonna end the video. And like, you really need to, bro, now I'm just really talking to myself. This is really talking to myself. Bro, it won't get better until you make it better. It won't. And even like the set, like, I won't even say, like, a lot of people will tell you like the healing process, and yeah, like, it's okay to be sad, it's okay. Bro, you need to snap as soon as possible out of that shit. I know you can't escape those days. There will be days, bro. That's also what a dude in Georgia, he told me. Like, there will be days when you will be low, bro. There will be days where you feel, but like, honest shit, there will be days when you feel like, I don't want to live no more. Those days will come. If this is the process that you're going through, if this is the road that you're on, those days will come, bro. But that shit is fake. Don't do that shit. Right now, I'm talking to you, and I'm kind of feeling blessed that I'm talking to you. But I've had those same thoughts too. Yesterday, like, yeah, I don't want to live no more, man. Why? Because I'm so stuck in the emotion. I'm so identifying with the emotion. I am the emotion. I am the emotion of awkwardness. I am feeling so awkward. Everybody's looking at me. Everybody making shame of me. But at the end of the day, it all comes down to me. I'm not accepting me. I'm not accepting the self. So realize that, man. It won't get better until we make it better. So we need to make it better, man. That was my video. If you want to see more videos like this, feel free to subscribe. Check out my other videos. Like this video. Let me know in the comments what you think about this video. And yeah, man, that's really like that's really it. And if you want to have a one-on-one coaching call with me, feel free to um, hit me up on Twitter. I'm gonna leave the link in the bio. Check it out. We come up on a one-on-one coaching call, and I can help you with whatever I can help you with. So whatever comes down to self-improvement, like I've said, self-improvement is a broad aspect. You can already see it in my talking. That can include business, spirituality, psychology, mental. I don't even know whatever shit. We do everything. Once you're in the on the journey of improving, you need to put all aspects within it, because we are broad human beings. So don't just be like so narrowly focusing on self improvement, only just going to the gym, only doing this, only doing that. No, that's not the answer. You need to contain the broad aspect. That's like the universe. You need to have a whole self improvement journey. Don't focus just on singular aspects. So yeah, that was my video, man. Like I've said, make it better. I'm out.